Okay, I've like turned on all of the lights to make sure I get good lighting because like I'm recording at nighttime, but you know, there's still this shadow here. It's okay. I ordered a ring light. Should come in a few days. But anyways, I just did something very uncomfortable. Technically not really, because this video is like pre-recorded and all, but that's besides the point. By the time this video is up, I have done something very uncomfortable, and that is sharing my YouTube on my Instagram. On my Instagram, I post just like some random highlights and like a photo or two, but they're not really anything very personal as my YouTube channel. Now, why am I talking about this? What makes this so significant to the point where I'm gonna make a video on it? And that's what I'll tell you now. I originally intended to keep this YouTube channel very secret, very on the low, you know, from the people that I know besides my close friends. And I was just like thinking about like waiting until I get like 100 subscribers and then I would reveal it. And like thinking back on the matter, I kind of just realized to myself like, yo, this is wrong. What am I doing waiting for 100 subscribers just to impress people that I don't even care about? Why am I waiting to gain something just to have like a mini flex on others? There's no point in expressing myself on this channel if I don't even share it to others, you know? And it kind of just brought to my mind about, you know, the topic for this video. And when you think about it, you're never really yourself when you're out. Like whenever you join in groups or friends, you always have this sort of persona, you know, to like cater to the people that you're hanging out with, to bring them fulfillment of joy, you know, entertainment, stuff like that. And that's why we have these things called secrets, you know? Things such as secrets are like little fragments of your inner self that you're too self-conscious to share to others, you know? And that little persona of yours is pretty much this dude, god dang it. And this persona that you're carrying whenever you're around with others or when you're thinking about others pretty much holds you back on what you really want to do. It loops around, you know. You think of things that you want to do, and as you think about it, you become very interested in the idea. And it makes you want to eventually take upon the idea. And right that very moment where you think about your friends, your families, anyone who's not you, you begin to crumble. You begin to throw the idea away. You put it behind your mind. Make up excuses for not doing it, like, oh, I'll just do it later, you know? Right now is not the time because, you know, people are gonna think of me as weird. And that stuff just, it never comes back. It just stays there in the back of your mind, just collecting dust. And it becomes very discouraging, you know, when you're thinking of what people think. Realistically, you're practically scared of them. You're practically scared of others, of what they think about you or how they feel. You know, when you're doing something that you want to do, that you think you will love, you know, they think you're gonna be weird, they think that, you know, this guy is just different in a more negative way because it's different from, you know, what that group usually does. And in this day and age, we've become so tied down to what others think of you. You know, you got all this media and all of this methods of attraction, you know, and they share things that can very well become problematic with what you enjoy. And you just sit there doing nothing. You carry on with life, being very boring, not doing what you want to do, and just being way too safe out here. And you become crippled by the reality of the potential crumble of your persona. A persona that's been feeding everybody interest and entertainment. You know, you become so used to doing things according to your groups, according to others, and you become stuck, you know. Like I said, you create excuses into not doing the things that you want to do or that you're thinking about. And you know, you hold the fear judgment at such a high standpoint to the point that You let its shadow cast over you, and you become very little. Now let me question you this. You have one life. Are you really gonna spend the rest of your life just catering to what other people? Are you really gonna spend the rest of your life catering to what others? Are you gonna spend the rest of your life catering to others? Being stuck in that, social norm and just giving up everything you want? No. You're watching this video and, we're on the same wavelength with what I'm talking about. With me and you, I think it's time that we all should grow a big, nice pair. Yeah, it's time for you to grow. It's time for you to grow some big ones. Some big ones. It's time for you to accept the fact that no one can really be comfortable all the time to achieve what you want. To take on your interests, your dreams. You're scared of what people think of you. So what? Okay? People are always going to be thinking about other people. And you know why? Because it gives them a feel of entitlement. The people that think about you in a more negative way are those that are probably as, if not even more, crippled than you by these standards created by society. All that stuff is always gonna happen. Successful people don't make it easy. They don't just go into the world and just get everything that they wanted. I'm pretty sure that they faced quite a bit of stuff. Everybody's got interests. Everybody's got something that's attracting them, something that is worthy of giving their attention on. And you're always curious. You want to feed that curiosity, You want to go out there and explore. And this also pretty much comes up with the fact that you really need to be very self-aware with yourself. You need to know what you really want and how you want to do it. Because in the end of the day, we all live one life here. With that one life, you are granted the opportunity to explore everything. You can do as many things as you want. You can accomplish as many achievements as you can achieve. But the one thing you can never get back is time. Every second, every minute, every hour, day, year, decade. If you're spending all that time not doing anything or putting things that interest you to the side, you'll never, ever come back to them. All because, people are gonna think of you weird. Like I said, all that stuff is gonna be normal. It's already been normal. You already see all these big people being criticized every single day. But what they have that we can also have, these big cojones, the big balls of steel. They know what they want. It's time for you to know what you want as well. And you know what? If you think about it, when you get uncomfortable, that's where all the good shit happens. When you get uncomfortable and you're exploring things that you haven't explored before, that brings a whole new enjoyment into your life because you're finding out new things. You're finding more about yourself that you probably don't even know about. All of these little experiences that come up from being uncomfortable is what makes your life so exciting. And of course, when you're exploring these things and discovering new things, you're given so much more paths, opportunities, achievements. For you, personally, you can do things that only you can do, though only you want to do it. We really don't have much time. Like that saying, like, time is money, or like, time is just so valuable, Honestly, it's like an understatement. Like, the amount of people talking about it can never ever measure up to how much of an impact it really does have in your life. And don't get me wrong, life is definitely a rough place. We can't really be anything that we want. However, the fact that people are just sitting there and letting others people trample over them or trample over their interests when they haven't even done it yet, in a basic sense, it's very absurd. And the reality is, discomfort is of the essence of living a fulfilling life. You know, all of the thorns of like discomfort, negativity, anything that can be harmful to your spirit, they're pretty much ingredients to the life you want to live. It's the cost of living a happy life. Without these ingredients, without that path that you're choosing to walk, you're just gonna stay there at the start, you know, at level 0. And you're going to stay there forever, you know, and you're going to rot, you're going to degenerate, and you will never, ever come back until you grow a pair. Embrace the reality of discomfort. Become uncomfortable and be happy with it. Because this is what makes an adventure. When you're facing all these problems, that's what excites you. That's what makes life feel so much better when you're achieving what you wanted. When you're looking back, you're gonna be so thankful that you took on that action. You're gonna be so thankful that you went over the roadblocks that have kept you back from the beginning. Because overall, when you're taking these roads, you're finding your true self. You begin to understand yourself more. You know, what you like, what you don't like. You become much more self-aware of the things that revolve around you. I'm not targeting people who are already feeling fulfilled. I'm catering this video to those who feel very crippled by what other people think. To those who kind of fool themselves into thinking they're happy, even though they don't. Any positive feedback that is given to you that's like not good for you, it's all an illusion, guys. It's all an illusion to make you stay down to their standards, catering to them, entertaining them, while you're being stuck, while being empty. It's okay to fail at the things that you want to do. It's okay to fail at all the new things you're trying to explore. Because in this life, you're given so many chances. You can take them on however much you want, as long as you're doing it. I think that's going to be it for this video. In summary, grow some balls. Do things that you want so you don't regret it not doing it later. And being comfortable, because that's what's going to make you happy the most in the future. Allow me to reintroduce myself. I'm Christian. Welcome to the Christian AD YouTube channel. I'm a very small channel right now, but I'm making videos that I enjoy making, and I hope we get bigger. If you like this video, if you enjoyed it, give it a like, comment, and subscribe if you ever want to. I'll see you guys on the next video. Peace.